Right now at noon, an update to the homicide case of a Milwaukee woman as investigators make a gruesome discovery. Plus, the world's best golfer back out on the course after being detained by police. Why law enforcement say they arrested him. You're watching News 3 Now at noon. Thanks for joining us. I'm Josh Spreiter. Right now, the state DOJ is investigating after a deadly officer-involved shooting in Rock County. Officers found a woman with stab wounds at a home on Frederick Street in Beloit. DCI says officers saw an armed person making threats to harm another person in that home. An officer tried to stop the armed person with a less lethal option, but could not. A second officer shot the suspect, who died at the scene. Investigators later found no one else was in the home. The DCI has not released the person's age or gender. We do know the woman is in the hospital due to her injuries. One officer has been treated for a minor injury they got during that incident. The officers involved are on administrative leave. This is the second time Beloit police officers shot and killed someone in 3 weeks. On April 28th, Officer Nicholas Rodenbeck shot Michael Ward. Investigators say Ward was moving towards someone while armed with two bladed weapons. State officials concluded Rodenbeck shot Ward after they told him to drop the weapons, and he didn't. An update now on the killing of 19-year-old Sade Robinson in Milwaukee. Investigators are trying to figure out if a woman's arm found out of state is tied to her killing. Someone found the arm last Saturday night on a beach in Waukegan, Illinois. The Milwaukee County Sheriff confirms Sade's family has been contacted about the possibility the arm is hers. This follows her suspected killer's court appearance yesterday. 33-year-old Maxwell Anderson was in court for a scheduling conference. He and Robinson went on a date April 1st. April 2nd, her car was found burned and a friend reported her missing. Days later, someone found body parts belonging to Robinson in a park. Right now, Anderson's charged with murder, mutilating a corpse, and arson. He'll be back in court July 12th. A warm weekend ahead for southern Wisconsin. First Warn meteorologist Savannah Brito has your certified most accurate forecast from the place to be on a Friday. Hi, Savannah.
Hi, Josh. Yeah, that's exactly the case. It's sunny out there, actually pretty hot already as temperatures are climbing in the lower to mid 70s, and that's not where temperatures are going to stop. They'll continue to soar, and especially into this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. We do have a very, very warm weekend on tap. We're sitting at 73 already this afternoon in Madison, 74 in Waunakee, and 74 also in Oregon. Outside that Dane County viewing area, we are a little bit warmer south of here in Janesville, sitting at 75. So most of the area lower to mid 70s, but like I said, temperatures are going to continue to warm up. Today's high 79, and then we're all the way up into the lower 80s, maybe even a couple mid 80s. I do think we'll see some areas that do achieve that both tomorrow and Sunday. The bottom number, that's where we should be. So temperatures on average are in the upper 60s. We'll be in the almost 20 degrees above average, 15 to close to 20 degrees above average for those that do see the mid 80s tomorrow. We are watching alert day conditions for this upcoming Tuesday after the hot weekend, though, because we could see a couple of strong to severe thunderstorms. Not as warm then, Josh, as we're heading into mid to end next week.
A little taste of summer this weekend, Savannah.
Definitely.
Thank you. Today is an important day in American history. It is the 70th anniversary of Brown versus the Board of Education of Topeka, Kansas. A landmark Supreme Court decision paved the way for more equal and integrated schools. The ruling declared separate but equal education constitution in the United States. Progress has undoubtedly been made over the decades. However, advocates say the fight for desegregation is far from over. According to the NAACP Legal Defense Fund, there are currently more than 200 open school desegregation cases currently on the federal docket. Second round play at the PGA Championship was delayed this morning after a fatal incident on the road. It led to a massive traffic jam and the arrest of Scottie Scheffler, the world's #1 ranked golfer. Michael George reports that Scheffler is now back at the course, but he is facing numerous charges, including one felony.
Video from ESPN shows Masters champion Scottie Scheffler being led to a patrol car in handcuffs early this morning.
Right now, he's going to jail.
Okay.
He's going to jail, and it ain't nothing you can do about it.
Scheffler was on his way to the Valhalla Golf Club when police say he failed to follow an officer's orders after a shuttle bus struck and killed a pedestrian. ESPN says Scheffler drove past a police car and was chased down and taken into custody.
I believe he attempted to explain who he was and why he was trying to get onto the golf course,
but I'm not sure that that information quite got to the police.
Scheffler said in a statement that he was proceeding as directed by officers, that it was a chaotic situation and, quote, a big misunderstanding of what I thought I was being asked to do. I never intended to disregard any of the instructions. The 27-year-old golfer was booked for second-degree assault of a police officer, third-degree criminal mischief, reckless driving, and disregarding traffic signals.
We'll just let it all play out. That's the extent of what we know. It's moving pretty fast at this time, but we'll litigate the case as it comes.
Scheffler begins the day 5 strokes off the lead at the PGA Championship. Michael George, CBS News.
Hunter Biden is asking a judge to delay his tax case in California. He's accused of repeatedly failing to file and pay his taxes on time. Hunter is also accused of tax evasion by filing false returns. Additional charges accuse him of falsifying records related to his company's payroll. He has pleaded not guilty to all 9 charges. That trial, for now, is set for June. New data from the U.S. Census Bureau reveals population trends after the pandemic. Experts who analyze the numbers say populations of many big cities rebounded from July 2022 to July 2023. The Census Bureau reports that in the Northeast and Midwest, on average, cities of 50,000 people or more show growth, reversing declines in 2022. Population growth was highest nationwide in the South, where cities grew on average of 1% compared with 0.2% or less in the rest of the country. Well, still ahead for us on a Friday afternoon, how you could make big bucks by just swimming. Plus, the Supreme Court rules on if the way the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau is funded violates the Constitution.
You're watching News 3 Now at noon, moving forward.
Lock in the lowest prices ever at Ashley. Our Memorial Day sale brings you unbeatable discounts with price drops 3 years in the making. And special financing for 60 months. Save even more on clearance items store-wide. Only at Ashley.
When it comes to replacing or upgrading your windows and doors, you want to be confident about your decisions. With Pella Design Works, you can see what your home could look like before you buy. Black frame windows or white, vinyl, wood, or fiberglass. Bring your vision to life and rest assured it's the perfect style for your home. Right now, get 0% interest-free financing for up to 48 months when you order by May 31st. Set your free in-home consultation at PellaWI.com.
At DePaco, your health and happiness are as important to us as your financial well-being. So when retirement is on the horizon, we'll help ensure you're ready for your next adventure, providing you freedom to focus on what truly brings you joy. Well-being is the key to a life worth loving. So when you think about yours, remember that DePaco can help you be well.
Discover the joy of giving back with Habitat for Humanity and Habitat Restore of Dane County.
I love the cause. I love the people. I love helping the customer with their home projects.
It's a lot of fun. I've made lasting friendships, and you get a sense of accomplishment.
Help build a brighter future. Volunteer today.
At Papa Murphy's, we build your pizza with the freshest ingredients. You take it and bake it fresh in your oven.
So technically, I make the pizza.
Right now, get the limited time Taco Grande pizza. Papa Murphy's, change the way you pizza.
We're a really busy family of 6 and moving into a new house, and Empire made it really easy.
They brought samples to our house, quality products, and installation on our schedule.
And we're really happy with everything.
800-588-2300 Today. Get an 11% rebate on everything at Menards. Shop Menards' large selection of appliances. We have the lowest prices and the widest variety. Ready to take home today. This Whirlpool 5-cycle dishwasher has an adjustable second rack for extra room. On sale for $738. Or get this Whirlpool French door refrigerator with a 30-inch width, allowing it to fit in more places. On sale for $1898. Plus, get an 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
Now, during the Memorial Day sale at Ashley, take up to $1,200 off on select Beauty Rest Black adjustable sets. Plus, get up to $300 in free furniture, 60-month 0% interest financing, and free delivery. Going on now at Ashley.
The Supreme Court ruled 7-2 that the way the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau is funded does not violate the Constitution. The agency was formed after the 2008 financial crisis to regulate consumer finance such as mortgages and car loans. A conservative effort opposed its funding from the Federal Reserve instead of the annual budget process in Congress. United Airlines says federal regulators are allowing the company to resume planning for growth after a series of flight issues earlier this year. United says the Federal Aviation Administration has allowed the restarting of certification activities, including adding new aircrafts to its fleet and adding new routes. The FAA says it has not made any final decisions after it began reviewing the airline in March. And a company is hiring a chief pools officer to swim in pools in all 50 states this summer. That person could make up to $100,000 for the gig. Swimply, which allows the booking of private pools by the hour, will pay the winner at least $50,000 to host pool parties and post on social media about their swim journey. The other $50,000 will be based on content engagement. That's your CBS News Money Watch report. For more, log on to CBSMoneyWatch.com. At the CBS Broadcast Center, I'm Carissa Lawson.
At the noon hour, here's the stock report. The Dow up 62 points, NASDAQ down 6 points, and the S&P 500 down 2. Our call for action volunteers are in the building taking your consumer complaints and taking action on your behalf. Remember, you can call for action at 608-270-2833 or submit a claim anytime at channel3000.com/call-for-action. Pam is watching today's egg prices live on location. Straight ahead, and Savannah is tracking the first warm forecast. Then later today on Live at 4, Will Loper with some recommendations on what to stream this weekend, including the return of Bridgerton.
What's at the top of your home improvement list? Did you say better home insulation? Because better insulation makes everything you do in your home better. Even just walking in the front door on a hot day. So get ready for summer now with USA Premium Foam. It keeps the hot air out, the cool air in, and your electric bills lower. Call now for $1,200 off whole home insulation plus a $1,200 tax credit. But that ends May 31st.
USA Insulation.
Here at Portage Furniture, our customers, well, they're everything to us. And to say thank you, the entire month of May, you can save big at our Customer Appreciation Sale. So many of you deserve a thank you. Our first responders, our teachers, our farmers, and our vets, and everyone in between. These are real people, real customers, and the real reason we're here. All furniture brands are on sale. I mean everything, and everyone saves.
I would like to tell you about the man I love, Eric, who is running for the U.S. Senate. A fourth-generation Wisconsinite, he started his first business in his 20s and then built and turned around over a dozen companies, creating thousands of good-paying jobs. He believes in the American dream, and he wants it to be possible for everyone. Above all, Eric is a man of integrity. These are the qualities I want in a U.S. Senator to fight for Wisconsin. How about you?
I'm Eric Hovde, and I approve this message.
Nobody kicks off festival season like Stoughton, because nobody runs a festival like Stoughton or crafts a festival like Stoughton. The fact is, nobody eats up a festival like Stoughton. The Sit Into My Festival in Stoughton starts May 17th.
Ride a chip.
Don't worry, my cousin's got a guy.
Right now, get 2-for-1 windows and no interest for 1 year.
Hurry. Call now.
Call 866 for Feldco.
Y'all, he got so much swag, don't he?
Wiz Khalifa might be my favorite mama's boy.
Me and my mom do everything together.
Like what?
We go to strip club together.
Go, mama.
Plus, we test if twin tuition is real.
On the next Jennifer Hudson Show at 3.
Monday at 10, toxic water poisoned families at a military base. Now a local veteran shares his struggles applying for government help for his sick wife.
They're fighting it.
I'm looking for answers to why these toxic water denials keep happening. Monday at 10.
The Farm Report is sponsored by Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Welcome back. Pam Yankee from the Midwest Farm Report is live for us this afternoon. And Pam, I think you're taking a lesson out of my book for some good TV today. I'm calling this Farm Babe in the 608.
There, yeah, see, I heard.
heard from my folks at the Wisconsin Beef Council that you're going to ride on my coattails next week. But there's plenty of room, Josh, because today is the beginning of Madison Burger Week. And I'll tell you what, we are out about the Midwest Farm Report. If you want to follow us for fun, Fabulous Farm Babe on Facebook, Midwest Farm Report on Facebook, because we're out all afternoon with some early sampling. Right now, I'm at the Flying Hound Ale House in Fitchburg, and I'm visiting with our folks from the Wisconsin Beef Council and the general manager of Flying Hound. We'll get to them in just a moment. Angie Horkins joining us from the Wisconsin Beef Council. You see her all the time on News 3. I get a chance to see her, especially this week. So tell me a little bit about this year's Madison Burger Week. What's going on? What's special? What should we think about?
Well, it kicks off today. And we run through next Friday. 26 locations you can visit, 23 different burgers you can try. All week to get out there, visit them. And we range from restaurants in Middleton down up to DeForest, over to Oregon. So we're covering all of Dane County. A lot of great burgers. Also, too, don't forget about the voting. So everybody can vote. You get one vote a day, and every day we're going to pick a random voter and give away a $25 gift card to one of the participating restaurants.
Slick. Last year they had almost 500 voters that got involved, so this is definitely a draw for the restaurants that get involved. Super happy to introduce you to Sarah Wolf. She's the general manager here at Flying Hound Ale House. So tell me about this rascal that's right in front of me.
This is our signature Flying Hound burger, topped with a soft fried egg, bacon, Munster cheese, Jennifer Street Market beef, arugula, lettuce, tomato, and our signature spicy mayo on top.
I'm lucky that I don't have a splooch right here. Staff, how did it taste? Audience participation. So tell me a little bit about the beef again that is featured here.
So we always use Jennifer Street Market for our beef. We love being local. We love supporting them. They support us, and it's just a great blend of beef.
Yeah, and you guys have literally a Wisconsin mantra going on here.
We do, yes. From the Munster cheese to the beef to the spice mayo to the egg, especially that fried egg on there.
Yeah, it just does something to bring it together. Thanks, Sarah. We appreciate it. So literally, Madison Burger Week kicking off today, going through the 24th, and we sure hope that you're going to plan on being engaged. Like Angie said, a lot of different spots that you can enjoy, from Oregon to Verona, also DeForest, out to Sun Prairie, and multiple locations in the Madison area. And Angie, like you said, follow along at beeftips.com.
Exactly. Beeftips.com is our website. You can click right on the home page on the Burger Week link, and you've got the list of all the restaurants, all the pictures, including the Flying Hound, and then the voting is also done there too.
So happy that the Wisconsin Beef Council is partnering again with Cap Times for Madison Burger Week. And this one, Josh, I would say put on your hit list as far as next week is concerned, because I know you little rascal, you're already starting to salivate out what you're going to get to sample in the 608. So that is the way I get to start my weekend. Yes, I know you love my job.
You better believe it, Pam, and I'm just wondering how long that burger is going to stay on that plate in front of you, because I would probably have that thing half done by now.
Good question. There's already been a few victims over on the other people, just in case you want to know.
All right, well, I'm off the desk here in about 10 minutes, so you hold on to that burger for me. Pam Bianchi live on location for us. Pam, good to see you. Have a wonderful weekend. More news at noon. The Transportation Security Administration says it is ready for the busiest summer travel season ever, beginning with the upcoming Memorial Day holiday. Between May 23rd to May 29th, the TSA expects to screen more than 18 million passengers at airport checkpoints nationwide. Next Friday, May 24th, is forecast to be the busiest day of the long Memorial Day weekend, with 3 million people expected to fly. The agency says the summer will be even busier.
There will be some days this summer that we will likely see 3 million travelers in our screening checkpoints across the country. Our current record is about 2.9 million, but we expect 3 or 3.1 million travelers, most likely during the busiest days during the core of the summer in July and early part of August.
Already this year, the TSA says passenger travel is up 8%. 7 of the 10 busiest passenger screening days in TSA history have been in the past 12 months, 2 of them last week. Well, this weekend is looking like an early dose of summer. Here's meteorologist Savannah Brito with the first warn forecast. Hi, Savannah.
Hi, Josh. Yeah, that's exactly the case. It's going to feel much more like midsummer than mid-May, and that's where we're sitting right now, mid to late May. Lower 80s this weekend, and I do even think some areas could achieve the mid-80s, so it's going to be well above average. Alert day conditions for Tuesday. We could see all modes of severe weather. We'll talk more about that in just a second. Not as warm, though, by middle to late week next week, so we're we're looking at Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, heading into next weekend, which is Memorial Day weekend. Temperatures are going to fall. We are sitting warmer than this time yesterday by 3 degrees in Watertown, 4 degrees warmer in Madison, 10 degrees warmer though in Lone Rock. Temperatures have already made it into the mid-70s in a couple areas. We're sitting in the lower 70s here, 73 in Madison, 74 in McFarland, 74 also in Cross Plains. That's pretty much where most of southern Wisconsin is sitting. Janesville's at 75 though. Watoma and Wisconsin Dells at 74, so mid-70s. We are not going to see any showers today, so conditions luckily stay dry. Winds are out of the south. That's one of the reasons why temperatures are going to be so warm and so much or well above average. Couple 80s can't be completely ruled out today, so I do think a couple areas could squeeze out 80 degrees. That's much more likely though tomorrow and into Sunday after conditions do cool down a little bit. Temperatures waking up tomorrow a little bit warmer than what we had today, so probably not going to need a jacket, maybe a sweatshirt if you do have plans early Saturday morning. Can't completely rule out a couple pockets and heavier showers that move in. That would pretty much be west of Madison. I think most of the area, if not all, should stay dry though tomorrow, late afternoon, early evening across southern Wisconsin. This is about 7 p.m. Watch what it does though after daytime peak heating. As those showers continue to move east, they kind of fizzle out. That's what I do think we're going to see similarly then as we get into Sunday, another warm day ahead. But Tuesday, that's what we're looking towards because that'll be one to watch. Tuesday afternoon and evening, we could see a couple of strong to even severe thunderstorms. And all modes of severe weather would be possible. The Storm Prediction Center does have an area pretty much that does include most of southern Wisconsin, kind of up near Green Bay, all the way north to Green Bay. And what this means 5 days out, that's pretty high confidence that somewhere near southern Wisconsin or the Madison area will see a couple stronger storms. So that's in your forecast for Tuesday, but this weekend looks great. 83 Saturday. Again, few showers possible. Winds are going to be light both today and tomorrow though. Maybe a few degrees cooler on Sunday, but both days are going to be almost 15, close to 20 degrees above average if some areas are able to squeeze out the mid-80s, which I do think some places across Madison, the Madison area will. Alert day for Tuesday, and then after that, that's when temperatures are going to cool down. So we're looking at heading into next Memorial Day or next weekend, Memorial Day weekend, that's when temperatures are going to fall a little bit. 70 only Friday. Should keep us in the lower 70s then heading into next Saturday and Sunday. Maybe a chance of rain. At least it'll be seasonable. But Josh, I feel like a lot of people would kind of rather flip-flop the weekends for Memorial Day.
I was just thinking the same thing. If only we could push that to Memorial Day. But we'll see what the forecast has in store for us next week. All right, Savannah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Right now, Howard's in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen with a recipe he says is a viewer favorite.
One thing that we take very seriously here in the Test Kitchen is the comments and reviews that you share with us. So thank you, and keep them coming. When we see a recipe that has reviews like, this recipe's a winner, and it's fantastic, we take pride in that and want to make sure as many of you get to try that recipe as possible. To make a recent crowd favorite, we start by browning a pound or so of Italian sausage, along with some chopped onion and green pepper. As for the sausage, that can be as mild or as spicy as you like. Once that's doing its thing, we combine a can of diced tomatoes with some sour cream, a good amount of water, a little sugar, and to give it some oomph, some chili powder and a bit of salt. Now we add this to our cooked sausage along with some thin, uncooked egg noodles. Adding these uncooked is a real time saver. Now we give it a stir, cover it, and let it simmer until the noodles are tender. Once they are, bring the whole pan right to the table, dish up a salad, and dinner is done. Let me tell you, this will be perfect on those busy weeknights when you're stumped as to what to serve. The recipe for our all-in-one sausage dinner is waiting for you on our website. I'm Howard in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a tasty, stress-free way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
When we come back at noon, the George Vitens Golf Academy shows us some tips when out on the course.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Nobody wants to replace the roof, But these days, many roofs are only lasting 10 to 15 years, costing you tens of thousands of dollars. RoofMax makes your roof like new by strengthening and rejuvenating it. RoofMax treatments, started early enough, can extend the life of your roof by 15 years or more. And even if you think your roof is at the end of its life, 90% of the time, RoofMax can extend the life of your roof by 5 years at a fraction of the cost of a new roof. So give us a call and we'll give you a free assessment to see if your roof qualifies.
Do you have both Medicare and Medicaid? If so, you may qualify for a dual-eligible special needs plan from Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield with benefits and coverage for dental services or routine eye exams. Call now to explore plan options available in your zip code. Learn about the additional care, resources, and support you could have with an Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield dual special needs plan. Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield dual-eligible special needs plans offer more benefits than you have access to with original Medicare alone. Additional benefits could help you save out-of-pocket costs. These benefits could include a healthy grocery allowance each month, transportation to plan-approved medical appointments, or an annual allowance to spend on eyewear. Most of the Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield dual special needs plans have $0 monthly premiums, $0 copays, or $0 deductibles that can also help you save on out-of-pocket costs. If you have both Medicare and Medicaid, don't miss your chance to enroll in a dual special needs plan. Call today to see what plans with additional benefits may be available in your zip code. Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield dual special needs plans offer more than original Medicare, like annual allowances towards dental, vision, or hearing coverage. These plans offer even more benefits that may provide you with additional care and support. With a 24/7 nurse line, you could have access to a registered nurse to help answer your questions whenever you need. If you're in immediate need of a caregiver or emergency services, these Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield plans provide a personal emergency response system. Contact a caregiver or emergency services at the touch of a button. If you have both Medicare and Medicaid, don't miss your chance to enroll in a plan with more benefits than you may have with original Medicare alone. Call today to speak with a licensed agent and explore 2024 dual-eligible special needs plans. The call is free and there's no obligation to enroll.
Call 800-357-1385. 800-357-1385. That's 800-357-1385. Call now.
If you're looking to better your golf game, the George Vitense Golf Academy is providing tips to help you lower your score. Here's Joel White showing us proper footwork.
Today I'm going to talk about good footwork. Good footwork is so important to a more consistent golf swing, which of course leads to better scores. First of all, good footwork starts with about a shoulder width stance. And after that, as I start my backswing and approach the top, I want to feel pressure stay inside that back foot or just over it. Problems start occurring in the golf swing when the upper body moves away from the ball, and that has a tendency for me to roll to the outside of the back foot, or my hips might kick back, which will also lead to the balance going on the outside of the back foot. So stay with that pressure over the back foot or on the inside. Then you're rotating through, all the way through, and because of that torque and rotation, that'll actually move my balance to the outside of the front foot. I should be able to hold that balance all day long. I'm Joel Weitz, PGA professional. Learn to play the fundamental way.
Savannah's here with the final check of the forecast. Perfect couple of days to hit the link, Savannah.
I know, I was just going to say, I hope people have the boats out already or something because it is going to be really warm outside. That does start as early as today. We're already sitting in the mid-70s, going to make in the upper 70s today. And then how about the 80s for Saturday and Sunday? Not Memorial Day weekend. Temperatures are going to cool down then. After first, we have alert day conditions out for Tuesday. I think we could see all modes of severe weather. That would be possible, but then conditions definitely cooling down. We'll be right near seasonable heading into next weekend. Josh.
All right, Savannah, thank you. And thanks for joining us, everyone. Enjoy that sunshine on this Friday and have a wonderful weekend.